talking to the cops, they were officially taking my statement and giving me my case number and all that kind of stuff. And so I was like, okay, just for future reference, just in case I have to deal with these guys again, if, this happens and I'm physically threatened, what am I within my rights to do? And they said, well, if the situation is anything like it was today, you have every right to defend yourself with lethal force. And it's like, oh, shit. This kid had gotten himself into a situation where he could have gotten legally shot.
Yeah, I would have went over there and just punched the kid in the mouth and just said, hey, he attacked me. The moment I saw him fucking with my lights, it would have been like, what the fuck you doing? Hey, he swung at me. What do you want me to do?
I could not at this point in the situation bring myself to hit a kid. Like, if his friends show up tomorrow and start messing with the house, then I might have to start hitting kids and earn the worst online reputation in human history. Carlisle, the kitty ass beater. It'd be like Gran Torino.
No,
I don't know.
It sounds like you. I mean, like if his parents still could, like, try to press charges on you for assault of a minor.
No, he was defending his property. He was doing everything. He was very patient. I ain't
talking about what's right. I'm talking about what's the law and how.
Yeah, but I can still press charges.
Yeah.
First of all, let's look at it this way. Carlisle is white. The kid is black. So he got that on his side already. Carlisle does.
Well, that's true.
Yeah. Second of all, they're looking at this kid and everybody's saying this kid is a problem. Everybody knows this kid was trouble. Nobody's going to come against, nobody's going to go against what you did, man. I mean, you did everything to protect your home and you were cool. You were like, you asked the cop, it's like, what about press charges against this kid? And I don't want to do that. You actually really, really nice. And, this dumbass right here, he did it all to himself, man.
I know, man, but before he went down, he put the hit out on Carlisle. He's going to have the 12-year-old mafia after him. He got me kind of scared.
I like that, too. He's like he's really running shit. Man, somebody step up and shoot this motherfucker.
Yeah, I know. He's like Morgan Freeman in Wanted.
Yeah, shoot. Somebody shoot this motherfucker.
Somebody throw a rock at this motherfucker. You threw a rock at me, man. A fucking rock.
Take that.
I haven't had a middle schooler throw a rock at me since I was in fucking middle school.
Man, it is time.
You just laughed at him, and everybody laughed at him too.
Time for you to build a fence. Okay. Yeah. Get a dog or get a taser gun, man.
I have a fence and dogs. I just don't have a fence in the front yard.
Yeah, those dogs are fucking happy, man. Those dogs probably told that kid to fuck with those lights. Hey, man, ain't nothing gonna happen. Fuck with these lights. No, build a fence in the front yard. Get yourself a fucking pit bull that you starve for a couple of days, and yeah.
You know what's kind of funny when everything was like calming down and the cop was talking to the kid, and I'm standing over to the side, and I see the kid standing 10 feet from me that originally was plucking out lights from my Christmas lights, and I start walking over to him, and he sees me, he goes, "Oh no, wait, man, He starts backing off again and walking away, like he wants nothing. He's like, "I don't want any of this," and I'm like, "No, come here," and he's like, And the whole reason I was going over there was to say, "Dude, don't touch my lights."
Yeah.
And he's walking away because he thinks I'm about to take him to the cops for vandalism, and but that kid didn't want anything. It's this kid that was walking by that had nothing to do with the whole thing that ends up going to juvie.
Wow, how you like that? You're a witness to vandalism to end up in jail. I mean, let's reflect on this.
I don't know. I got to say, what I love about this story is I can't wait to see all the fan art that has Carlisle in the place of Clint Eastwood in Gran Torino.
I can't wait to have the fan art of Carlisle running in socks after this kid and the bum that comes out to like grab the kid.
Why do you have to ask for that now you've just invoked it?
Because it's funny. That's why, man. I know Leon and I, we haven't said it, but we're thinking the same thing. Shit, we wish we were there to see all this, because we would have been. Look, we're your friends. We love you dearly, man. But we would have been like, don't put your phone away, man. Let's see where this goes real quick.
The thing that really, really got me, the reason I hated the hell out of this kid was because he called me cracker. That was the thing that just got me. Like, of everything else, like, I don't know what it was, but just him coming out of the gate like that, it's like, are you fucking kidding me? Seriously.
This crack ain't gonna do shit.
I didn't think there were any, like, white people racial epithets that were at all, effective. mean, Cracker is like just kind of like, well, we ain't got nothing else to call you.
Yeah.
Yes,
Look,
you
call
can't
me
say
honky. At least honky I can laugh at. If he called me a honky bitch, then it would be like, okay, that's funny.
Yeah,
but,
you got to laugh at that.
Yeah, but look at this motherfucking Cracker. It's like, whoa. What the fuck?
I wish he
I'm in
had
my
like
own
gone as
fucking
far as to like call you like, hey man, look at this jive turkey talking to me.
I know.
You Jive Turkey. Why couldn't he have called me Jive Turkey? The motherfucker'd be at home tonight with his mama.
Maybe because we're not watching the episode of What's Happening, I guess.
Yeah, or Fat Albert.
Or Fat Albert. Yo, man.
Look at this Jive Turkey.
Hey, man, how does that saying go, man?
This old white dude is like school
in the summertime. No class.
All of a sudden, see, now I'm having the other Gran Torino flashbacks where, like he calls it, that part where he rolls up and he calls the kids spooks, and they're like, spooks? Did you just call us spooks?
Oh, we're going to start calling you Clint Eastwood, man.
I know.
Somebody already made me a t-shirt today that put my head on Dirty Harry's body that said, get off of my lawn.
That's funny.
It's just funny because instead of like a cool muscle car, it's a bright yellow scooter. But otherwise, it's the same story.
Yellow scooters.
Yeah. Yellow scooters. Don't come around.
Well, I'm glad to hear that you're safe, man, and that nothing too much got damaged. Yeah, I mean, look, seriously, we're joking, but 13-year-old kids,
it could have gone scary.
They got guns, man. They got weapons. Leon was just telling me about the Mexican cartel getting some young kid who's probably barely 12 to cut somebody's head off. I mean, holy shit, it's a crazy world out there, man.
Well, I'm going down to the school tomorrow. They've had I know in the past when people have had problems, they've gone and talked to the administration, and the administration has a rehearsed speech that they give everyone that essentially says, look, don't mess with any of the neighborhoods you're walking through, don't mess with any of the people in the neighborhoods you're walking through, or else you're going to be expelled and go to jail. And then that whole class never causes any trouble again until the next class comes in. And that's what this is. This is that next class.
Well, good. Glad to hear you're still alive. I'm glad some 13-year-old kid didn't put a bullet in your ass over some Christmas lights. So, well, as I said, I didn't go through anything nearly as crazy as at least I don't think.
Are you
so.
kidding? You went to an Insane Clown Posse concert. You were hanging with the Juggalos.
No.
Is that what you were doing?
No, it didn't happen like that, man.
He drove to San Antonio for it.
Well, I was in San Antonio at the same time, actually, and Corey sent the gayest email I've ever gotten in my life. You know how Corey occasionally has he says those things that you just kind of shake your head at, and you're like, if I didn't know better, I would think. And this was that email from Corey.
What did I say?
You're like, hey, man, shit's crazy here. It's 4 of us guys in a hotel.
See, I knew when I sent that off.
A quiet spot.
I knew it. I don't think I already knew what you were thinking when I sent that off, but I didn't even say anything. But it gets even crazier from there. No, I sent out this tweet to people saying, I'm in a room with 3 guys in makeup, and I have to go down to the front desk and tell them that we've had a medical emergency. How do I do this?
Oh, right.
And I told people I'll explain later. So
okay, now we get to the Pulp Fiction chapter.
Yeah, this is like some shit out of Pulp Fiction, man. So these guys, I'm going to the Insane Clown Posse concert. Now, it's not like I'm like crazy into them or anything. It's somebody that I know, a friend of mine, just has been dying for me to go to one of these shows with him. He's from out of town. Says they're in San Antonio. Drive down. I got a ticket for you. We'll get some drinks and have fun. I'm like, okay, you know me. I'll do anything. Right, fine, let's go.
Well, I don't know. I mean, get some drinks. They're already going to be throwing orange soda at you.
Get some beer, some real drinks, not some not clown food. So we're they're in a hotel, the Sheraton, and I am waiting for them to get ready because they're all going in makeup. I'm like, well, I ain't going in makeup. All right, I'll go to the show, but that's about it.
You won't do whiteface?
No, I will not do whiteface, blackface, purple face, anything in between. So, but it's cool though. I know, they're all what they call juggalos and shit like that. And one guy is just like, he was just like, I ain't doing that either. But he's like, whatever. I'm peer pressure. I'm with my friend here. I'll go ahead and do it. So they're all like putting on makeup, like they're getting ready for a Broadway stage show or something. And so I started getting on the computer and doing things. Because it's at that point where I'm like saying, well, while they're doing that, I can go ahead and record with you guys.
Yeah.
And so I'm sitting there on my computer, and I hear all this like, and I'm just thinking, I don't know, maybe they're horsing around or something. I don't want to know. No, they're putting makeup. I'm not getting up to like check and see. So I just sit down and keep doing it. So they come out of the bathroom area, and the guy that I know, it's 3 guys in there, but the guy that I know, one guy has his feet, the other guy has his legs, and they lay him down on the bed, and he looks like he's just got the shit beat out of him. And I'm looking over there, and I take off the headphones, and I'm like, holy shit, what happened? And they're like, dude, he just peeled over and just had a seizure.
Whoa.
Yeah, and okay, now I feel bad because honestly, let me tell you what I was doing. While I was waiting on you guys, somebody sent me over the link to the Batman porno, the Batman parody porno. So I'm sitting up here watching Batman porn. Meanwhile, in the bathroom.
No. Just take off the Batman part. Just leave the Batman part off.
While you were
watching porn.
I was watching this Batman porn.
You were trying to jack off the Batman. Meanwhile, back in the bathroom.
That isn't a daily occurrence over at the Leon household.
Yeah, man, I'm sitting up there watching bat porn, and meanwhile this dude is in the bathroom convulsing, having a seizure. These guys are trying to wrestle him down, and I heard what was going on a little bit, and I even heard like a little bit of and I thought they were like, okay, they're putting on makeup, they're just scaring each other, acting crazy, and so they bring the guy out, yeah, and he's just knocked out, man. I'd asked them, I'm like, is everything okay? And they're like, oh, it's all right now, it's okay, it's just. And at this point, they're like, okay, but he's fine. We're just worried because there's makeup all over the wall and all over the floor. Apparently, when he went down, he started like convulsing, and like his face somehow just rubbed all over the carpet and all over the walls.
I'm sorry, that's not funny, but it is.
Man, no, the dude, at the time, it was terrifying. I can only imagine what these guys have gone through. And I'm not saying the guy's name. I'm not saying anything more than what I'm telling you, because really, this guy, this is a common occurrence, and I felt really bad for him.
So does he have epilepsy?
He has epilepsy. It turns out he has epilepsy, and if he doesn't sleep enough, he goes into convulsions. And apparently, he was so fucking excited about Insane Clown Posse that he did not sleep the night before.
I know a certain animator who's kind of like that.
Fortunately, that guy does not have epilepsy or clown makeup. So I tell them, they're like, we don't know what they're going to do about this floor and then on the walls and everything. It's like they might be.
A guy just had a seizure, but the main concern is getting your deposit back.
That's what I was going to say, because one guy was just kind of like, I knew he was scared, but he's like, man, the management is going to be a dick about this. I just know it. So I just say,
my grandmama gave me the money for this hotel.
So at this point, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, okay, while he was over there almost dying, I was over here like watching. I had a hard on from watching bat porn, so I should probably do my part. And I was like, well,
good Lord,
you know what?
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude!
I was like, I should probably like go downstairs and tell the management what happened. And when I left, because I was trying to do my part, but when I left, I got in the elevator. Yeah.
You'd like tell the guys like, all right, I'm gonna help out, but let me finish first.
Yeah, but let me. Can I use your bathroom first? Hey, y'all done over there? But so when I get in the elevator, it dawns on me, it's like, how the fuck am I going to explain to them that I'm in a room with 3 clowns and one of them just had a seizure? What do I say when I get out of the front desk?
So this is the part where you go down to the front desk and Quentin Tarantino's standing down there and he says, do you see a sign outside that says Dead Juggalo Storage? Do you see a sign outside that says Dead Juggalo?
Dead Clown Storage?
No, you don't, because storing dead juggalos ain't my business.
Yeah, so I get down there and I look at the management and I'm just trying to reveal as little as I can. I said, we're in room so and so. Someone just had a seizure and there's makeup all over the wall and the floors. And the woman looks at me and she says, so wait a minute, she had a seizure. And I was like, she? Yes, that's exactly right.
She's thinking hooker. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you brought a hooker up here. You shoved something up her rectum that was alive and she had a seizure.
And now it's a Robert Rodriguez movie.
And I'm sure she's like,